So I'm like, yo, like, if I try to freaking jump out of the car, the guy behind is gonna be there, so he's gonna try to catch me or freaking like do something.
Think without therapy, my no addiction. I got it, I want it, 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 I got it, I
Hey guys, it's your girl Yandellyg. So today, as requested, I'm going to be doing a story time of when I almost got freaking kidnapped at Turks and Caicos. And yeah, it was something crazy that happened. This is why when you on vacation or you having a good time, you need to watch for your surroundings. But I don't want to take too much time doing this intro. I'm gonna just get started into the story time. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. Grab your popcorn, grab your blanket, whatever, and let's get started on this story time. So I went on vacation about 2 months ago. It was around March and it was for my birthday because I was turning 19. And I went with my family and some family friends. So basically one day, it was like our second day or third day, and we were going to like beaches every day. So we went to the beach one day. We got there, so we did some jet skis. We paid to get on jet skis, and we were like in the beach for a while now, and like there was people leaving already. So me, my mom, and our family friend were there in the water, and then two men come and they're like, oh, do you guys want to go on a free ride for the jet ski? Like, it's just gonna be around like the beach or whatever. So mind you, we're having a good time. Like, we're not focused on anything. We're like in vacation mode right now. We're not worried about like what's happening. So they're like, do you guys want to get on jet skis for free? They were like, oh, we need like 2 people. So me and my friend, which her name is Jazz, I'm gonna put a picture of her right now. So me and her were like, oh yeah, let's get on the jet ski, because we wanted to get on the jet skis again. Like a free ride to get on a jet ski. Who wouldn't want to go on a jet ski for free? Especially if you're on vacation. Like usually you have to pay for stuff like that when you're on vacation. So we were like, yeah, like why not? Free jet ski ride, let's go. We're on the jet ski already. We're getting ready to go. I almost freaking fell off the jet ski because this guy was like riding fast. So I was on a different jet ski with the other guy, and my friend was on the other jet ski with the other guy. When I almost fell off, I had my glasses, and he was like, oh, you want to give them to me? So I gave him my glasses, and he put it in like this cabinet in front of the like jet ski that the jet ski has. So he put it in there, and then I got back on the jet ski, and then they started freaking zooming. They was like out. I'm holding on to the guy because he's going super fast. So I was holding on to him like for my life because I was not trying to fall again. And we were like in the ocean. I'm cracking up because he's going so fast, and by the time like we knew it, we were like on the freaking other side of the freaking beach. Like we were nowhere where we were, okay? So we were on the other freaking side of the beach, and these guys took a freaking turn. They made this turn into like this, like there was houses and stuff, and then they went another way. Mind you, keep this in mind that they never said, oh, you know, we're gonna go to this other side. They said, yeah, we're gonna go around the beach. Like they made it seem like we were gonna be like there, like where everybody can see us. That's what we thought in our head. But no, these men freaking took us to the other side of the freaking beach. And I'm over here like thinking in the back of my head, I'm holding on to him, and he's talking to me, and he's like, oh, these houses are nice, right? And I was like, yeah. And in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, why are we like this far? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm over here panicking, low-key, like I'm already panicking. They never said we was gonna go this far. They said we going around the beach. Why am I all the way on the other side, sir?
Sir, tell him to leave me alone, dude, because I swear I'll fucking swing.
I'm holding on to the guy, and he's talking to me about the houses, and I'm over here panicking, like I'm about to myself. And I'm just like, bro, what is going on? Like, why are we all the way over here? Like, we're so freaking far. We were in a whole different beach. Okay? So I know that Jazz is feeling the same thing I'm feeling, because if I'm feeling scared as fuck right now, I can already imagine that she's thinking the same thing as me right now. Bro, when I tell you guys, we arrived, I look, and there's a bunch of like men. A bunch of men at the shore. Mind you, we were nowhere near the beach. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, what is going on? I was like, God, please. I'm over here praying in my head. I'm like, oh my god. I'm freaking the already. But I'm trying not to show it because I don't want them to know that I'm freaking out. I'm already thinking the worst, okay? Because Please tell me y'all not gonna think the same thing. So at this point, I'm just like, bro, I just want to go back to the freaking beach. I want to see my mom. I want to see my brother. So there's a guy like directing the guys where to put the jet ski at, because there was a truck and they were trying to put it on this thing. I don't even know what it's called, but they were putting the jet ski somewhere, like putting it away. I'm just looking at the men. They were just staring at us, and I'm just like, oh my god. So we got off the jet ski. My friend Jazz, I can see it in her face, bro. She's freaking out already, because she's already thinking the same thing as me. She goes, "Te tengo que decir algo." I was like, I know. I already knew what she was thinking. Like, I already read her mind. I already knew what was happening or what was about to go down. Mind you, we're barefoot. Like, we didn't bring nothing with us. The guy gave me my glasses. So we get off the jet ski and they tell us to get in the truck.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
And I remember the guys, they were talking to each other in the back, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I didn't understand what they were saying, because I think they were talking in a different language. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Like, it's done up for us. Like, we're just done. I'm laughing and joking around about this, but mind you, when this was happening, I was freaking out. So we get in the truck, and the guys were in the back still talking. So I was like, oh, I didn't close the door right. So I opened the door just to make sure there was no child lock on it. And there was a guy in the truck. We didn't even know who the guy was in the truck. Jazz is like holding my hand so freaking tight, and I'm like squeezing her hand. She's squeezing my hand. At this point, I was regretting everything. I was like, why did I freaking get on the freaking jet ski? Nobody told me to get on the jet ski. But then now I'm like realizing what I did. I'm like, yo, like I was having a good time and I got caught up in the moment. These men freaking took us, and now we're about to get freaking kidnapped. And I already know, like, something in me was like, I know, like, my mom is freaking out right now, because we already been gone for like a good 15 minutes. So then when we got in the truck, the guy that was riding with my friend, which was Jazz, he got in the front seat, and then there was another guy in the front. He didn't know who the guy was, because he was just there waiting in the truck. I'm gonna put a picture here of what the truck was kind of like. I don't know what type of truck that's called. The guy that was riding with me, he sat in the back of the truck, which was outside. So he was outside of the truck, and we was inside. So I'm like, yo, like, if I try to freaking jump out of the car, the guy behind is gonna be there, so he's gonna freaking try to catch me or freaking, like, do something. So yeah, they're asking us, oh, where are you guys from? I was about to talk, but then she squeezed my hand, and she was like, oh, from Dominican Republic. And then it made sense to me why she said that. And the guy was like, oh, really? Your English is good, though. She was like, oh, yeah, because we went to school in the United States. I was like, why did she say Dominican Republic? And then I thought, and I was like, oh, now I know why she said that, because she didn't want them to know where we was from. So I'm over here thinking, I'm like, if these guys make a freaking wrong turn, like if they make a left turn, I'm jumping out the car. Like, I did not care. I was ready to jump out the car. I was like, I'm jumping out the car. I don't care. I'm not about to die today. Today's not the day for me to die on vacation, and my family is not gonna find me. Like, it was 3 guys in the freaking car and 2 girls. Like, y'all really think 2 girls can fight off 3 guys? No, that is not possible unless you freaking can fight good as fuck. I was just ready to jump out the car. I was like, I'm freaking jumping out the car. I already checked that the door was unlocked. So I'm putting my hand towards like the door thing, because I know if I jump out, she's gonna follow me. So, and then she asked him, she was like, oh, how far is the beach? And then they're like, oh, it's more down there. Next thing you know, we're still driving, and I'm like, yo, I'm waiting for the guys to make like a weird ass turn, because I already got my hand like by the freaking door to freaking open the car and freaking jump out. I'm like, yo, this can't happen. Like, I'm scared as fuck right now. I want to cry. So next thing you know, we see the entrance of the beach, and I'm like, oh my god, thank god. I got my hand by the door, and I'm ready to freaking dip out of this freaking truck. They stopped, and then we were like, oh, thank you, okay, bye. Bro, when we got out that freaking car, we started freaking zooming, like walking so fast. Mind you, we're freaking barefoot, and she's like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. What the I wanted to freaking die. I was like, me too. Thought we was about to get kidnapped. Like, and I'm over here thinking, I'm like, thank you, God. Like, oh my god. Because if it was up to those guys, like, they could have freaking kidnapped us. They had the chance to. We was in the truck. We was on the jet ski. They could have freaking done whatever to us, because we were already with them. But when we got to the beach, we ran to my mom. We were like, oh my god, you wouldn't believe what just happened. And my mom was like, be quiet, because Chris is mad right now. Chris is my dad. I guess my mom already knew what was happening. Like, they was already freaking out in the beach. Because mind you, like, we weren't thinking of this at the moment. Like, we were freaking in the water chilling, and we were caught off guard. So we didn't expect none of that to happen. My mom was like, what happened? Like, I thought they were just gonna take you guys like back and forth, like around the beach where we can see y'all. And we were like, we thought the same thing too. Nowhere did they say, oh, you guys want to go on a free jet ski ride? We're gonna go around, we're gonna go to the other side, there's gonna be a truck waiting for us, and then we're gonna drop you guys off. They specifically said, you guys want to go on a jet ski ride? We're just gonna go around the beach. They never told us we were gonna go to a whole different side and there was gonna be a truck waiting for us for them to bring us back. So my stepdad's already like pissed off. My mom was like, I was freaking out. We noticed that you guys were gone for like a good minute, and like we were like, where are they? Like they were supposed to be around, going around the beach. So yeah, my mom was telling me like what was happening at the beach while we were gone, and then my dad was freaking out. He went to the guys that were at the beach. There was people that were working at the beach, and he was like, where the my daughter? Why aren't they back? Like da 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 da. This guy came and he told my dad, he was like, oh no, what they do is that they're putting the jet skis away, so they take them for a free ride and they take them around to the other side and they get in the truck and then they bring them back over here to the beach. But they never told us that. That was my thing. Like they never told us that. If they told us that, we would have been good, but we was freaking out because they never said any of that. My dad was pissed off. He was cursing everybody out at the beach and he was just mad when we got back. So I didn't even like say anything to him because I know he would have been mad and would have been like, why would you get on the jet ski with them? Like you should know better. You never know what somebody's intentions are. You have to be careful. Like don't do that. And I do know better. I know this because we always talk about this stuff. But I didn't even say anything because I know he was just pissed off at the moment, and I wasn't thinking at the moment. Obviously, like I was caught off guard. We both were caught off guard. After that craziness that happened, we were like freaking traumatized. Like we couldn't believe that happened to us. Like it was so scary. Like I never experienced that in my life. Later on that day, like, my dad ended up talking to me about it. Like he wasn't mad about it anymore. I had to let him get over it because I know he was pissed off at the moment. I could already imagine how bad he was freaking out. My mom was freaking out. Like my friend's boyfriend was freaking out. It was crazy. Like if you think about it, if it was up to those guys, they couldn't have dropping us off. They could have freaking taken off with us and freaking took us somewhere else. I was just so happy when they dropped us off at the freaking beach. I freaking learned my lesson that day to pay more attention of what's going on. So if you think about it, that's how stuff really happens. Like you could be having a good time and somebody catches you off guard, asks you something or to do something for them, and boom, you're done. Like after some time, I low-key felt bad for like thinking those guys were gonna kidnap us because that probably wasn't even their intention. But if you think about it, like then again, it is their fault for making us feel like that because they never told us that. Like, you know what I mean? So if they would have told us that, like I feel like we wouldn't have been panicking. I'm pretty sure any girl that would be in that position would be thinking the same thing that we were both thinking. They never told us any details. But yeah, be careful, y'all. Learn from my mistake. Make sure you still know what is going on because obviously we didn't know because we were on vacation. But I'm pretty sure like that happens to a lot of people. But yeah, stay safe out there, girls and guys too, because you never know. But yeah, I have a lot of freaking crazy stories. Like it's freaking crazy, like the stuff that I freaking go through with people. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you guys want me to do another story time, give this video a thumbs up. Also comment down below what you thought about this video. And like always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a new video. So I will see you guys in my next video, and on that note, stay safe out there, y'all, and peace out.